This might be difficult to admit, but you don't feel like yourself anymore. Something shifted. Not suddenly, not all at once, but slowly, quietly, over time. And now you're here, feeling like a stranger in your own life. You try to ignore it. You tell yourself it's just a phase, that you're just tired, that things will go back to normal. But deep down, you know this isn't just a bad day, because it's been days, weeks, maybe even months, and that feeling, it hasn't left. You still show up. You still do what you're supposed to do. You still answer messages. You still go where you need to go. But something is missing. You laugh, but it feels forced. You talk, but it feels distant. You exist, but you don't feel fully alive. It's like you're watching your life instead of living it. Things that used to matter don't feel the same anymore. The excitement is gone. The motivation feels weaker. The energy you once had feels far away. And the strange part is, you can't point to one single reason. Nothing big happened, but something inside you changed. And that's what makes it so hard. Because if something obvious had happened, at least you could explain it. At least you could say, this is why I feel this way. But instead, you're left with questions, unanswered ones. Why do I feel like this? What's wrong with me? Why can't I just go back to who I was? So you keep it inside. Because how do you explain something you don't fully understand? People see you, but they don't see this part. They see the version of you that keeps going, not the version that feels lost. And maybe there were moments where it felt overwhelming. Moments where you thought, I can't keep feeling like this. Moments where you just wanted to feel normal again, to feel like yourself again, to feel something real. But what if this isn't something you're supposed to escape? What if this is something you're supposed to understand? What if the reason this feels so uncomfortable is because it's not meant to be permanent, but it is meant to change you? What if you're not losing yourself, but outgrowing who you used to be? Think about that, because growth doesn't always feel like progress. Sometimes it feels like confusion. Sometimes it feels like disconnection. Sometimes it feels like everything familiar is slowly fading away. The version of you that existed before had a certain way of thinking, a certain way of reacting, a certain way of living. But what if that version can't carry you into where you're going next? What if that version has to fall apart? That emptiness you feel, it might not be emptiness. It might be space. Space where something new is trying to form. But it's not fully there yet. So you're in between. Not who you were, but not yet who you're becoming. And that in-between space is one of the hardest places to be because it feels uncertain, unstable, unclear. There's no clear direction, no clear identity, just transition. But maybe you don't need to rush out of it. Maybe you don't need to fix it immediately. Maybe you're allowed to be here, to not have all the answers, to not feel like yourself for a while. Because something inside you is shifting, quietly, slowly, even if you don't see it yet, even if you don't understand it yet. Something is happening. So instead of fighting it, listen. Instead of running from it, sit with it. Because this feeling, might not be the end of you. It might be the beginning. If you've been feeling this, comment, "I'm changing." Not because something is wrong with you, but because something inside you is becoming something new.